Hello students, welcome to my channel Bhavya Physics. Today we are going to discuss important questions of chapter 7 of 2nd PU Physics, alternating current. Weightage of this lesson is 7 marks. So what are all the important questions? Before going to discuss, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe my channel and press bell icon to get the notification of all my videos. And if you are already subscribed, if you like my videos, please share it with your friends. Please watch this video till the end. So I'm going to tell you some important formulas, or I'm going to give you a list of formulas which we are using to solve numericals. So weightage of this lesson is 7 marks. That means you are expecting one MCQ, one fill in the blanks and 5-mark numerical problem. So most of the time we are expecting numerical problem in this lesson. So please give importance to problems. So out of 4 problems, you need to answer 2 problems and 1 will be from AC chapter. Theory for 5 marks is only one question is. Suppose if problem is not given from this lesson, means then you can expect one 3 marks theory question and one 2 marks question. This may be, sometimes they may ask numerical problem in 3 marks and 2 marks, or theory question, I'll tell you which is important. But most of the time you are expecting the numerical problem in this lesson for 5 marks. And if you answer all these important questions, if you go through this concept, then you can answer 1 mark MCQ and 1 mark filling the blanks. And MCQ is also sometimes HOTS or numerical problem. Most of the time it comes from HOTS, higher order thinking skills, or apply based. Out of 4 problems, 3 are HOTS and 1 should be apply based. So now, what are all the important 5 marks theory questions? There is only one question, that is derive an expression for impedance. And hence current of an LCR series circuit connected to AC using phasor diagram. So you have to connect inductor, that is a coil L, and capacitor C and resistor R, LCR in series. You connect this combination to AC. Okay, this is AC. V is equal to V naught sine omega t. And here the main current is flowing through each. Then voltage across this L is VL, voltage across this is VC, and voltage across R is VR. Now you have to write how they are depending on, see, here we can write VL is equal to IXL, VC is equal to IXC, VR is equal to IR. Then you have to write a phasor diagram. So we know that the voltage across resistor, that is VR, and current are along same direction. They are in phase. This is a phasor diagram. So current and voltage are in phase when AC is connected across resistor circuit. And the voltage leading in case of voltage leads the current in case of inductor circuit. So let us consider somewhere here VL and this is I. And I consider VC is here, okay, so VC. So you can also consider VL, see here VL is greater than VC, or you can also write VC is greater than VL. So here I have taken VL is greater than VC. Now reduce this VL and VC into 1. So let this be the VL minus VC, because VL is greater than VC. VL is greater than VC. So let us consider this is VL, which is greater than VC. Now let us consider, say the resultant of this is acting along the direction of greater one, that is VL. Now join this. So this will be the resultant of this component VL minus VC and VR. VL minus VC is one component and VR is another component. We are adding these two. So then draw one parallelogram, and resultant is acting along the diagonal. So this is V, resultant voltage V, which makes it an angle phi with respect to I. So voltage is leading by pi angle that current. So now we have to get the expression for this. So here you are writing V is equal to square root of VR square plus VL minus VC whole square. Then substitute this and you are going to get the expression for Z as square root of R square plus XL minus XC whole square. So write this expression, derive this relation Z impedance, and hence you have to get the expression for current I is equal to I naught sin omega t, and write the expression for tan phi. Tan phi is equal to XL minus XC divided by R. So this is only one of the important 5 marks question. Since here there is only one important 5 marks theory question, so most of the time you are expecting numericals from this lesson. So I'll tell you what are all the important numericals or what are the important formulas you must use to solve the numericals. I'll make one more video to solve the numericals of this lesson. Now, what are the important 3 marks questions? See, there are 3 circuits, that is pure resistor circuit, pure inductor circuit, pure capacitor circuit. When AC is connected across these 3 separately, then using phasor diagram, you have to show that current and voltage are in phase with each other when AC is connected across resistor. So first you have to draw this circuit diagram, then phasor diagram, and writing using Ohm's law, you are getting the expression for I. I is equal to I naught sin omega t. You will start writing V is equal to V naught sin omega t, equation 1, and use Ohm's law and arrive at the equation I is equal to I naught sin omega t, and draw the phasor diagram. So this is one of the important 3 marks question. Similarly, when AC is connected across inductor, voltage is leading, that arriving at that relation. So current is lagging behind the voltage by 90 degree. Using phasor diagram, you have to arrive at that. That is also 3 marks question. Similarly, capacitor, all the 3 are important. So you cannot say that which is very important. So all the 3 are important question. Along with that, you are expecting mention any 3 sources of energy loss and transfer for 3 marks. So you can write loss due to hysteresis, loss due to flux leakage, loss due to windings, resistance in a windings, like this. You can write any 3 points. Okay, and another one is what is resonance? Obtain the expression for resonant frequency. This is one of the important question. What is resonance? It is a phenomenon where current in the circuit increases to maximum, or impedance will be low and current increases to maximum, and arriving at the resonance frequency. See, at resonance what happens? XL is equal to XC, and we know that XL is equal to omega naught L and XC is 1 by omega C. 1 by omega naught C, where omega naught is resonant frequency. Cross multiplying, we can write omega naught square is equal to 1 by LC, or omega naught is equal to 1 by root LC. So arriving at this relation is asked for 2 marks. Together it is 3 marks question. So this is one of the most expected questions of this lesson. So students, give importance to numericals of this lesson. Then what are the important formulas you have to remember? Practice all these formulas. So use suitable formulas that depends on the numericals asked. So here, please take screenshot of this. So here XL is omega L, that is omega is 2 pi F, 2 pi FL. XC is 1 by omega C or 1 by 2 pi FC. Inductive reactance is XL and XC is capacitive reactance. Both are nothing but opposition offered by inductor to the flow of AC current, or XC is opposition offered by capacitor for the flow of AC current through it. And F naught is resonance frequency is 1 by 2 pi root LC, and tan phi, to find out the phase difference between voltage and current, we are using tan phi or cos phi. If you use tan phi, it is XL minus XC by R if XL is greater than XC, or you can write cos phi is R by Z, or cos phi is nothing but power factor power factor can be calculated like this: R by Z. Cos phi is R by Z. Or Z can be calculated using the relation square root of R square plus XL minus XC whole square. And VRMS, see, IRMS and VRMS, that you have to find out sometimes. VRMS is nothing but the value which is specified in the particular devices. VRMS will be given, or sometimes if V naught is given, peak voltage is given, V naught is peak voltage, then how to find out VRMS? It is V naught by root 2. Or if you want to find out V naught, it is VRMS into root 2. VRMS is usually 220 volts, so it is mentioned in the, specified in the devices. Okay, voltmeter, battery and all, it is specified in the devices. And RMS current is VRMS divided by Z. So, see, Z depends on the circuit we are using. If all the three are used, means you are writing this. If only two R and L, then R square plus XL square. If R and C is connected, means R square plus XC square, right? Use this relation. And here, average power dissipated in the circuit, in resistive circuit, it is VRMS, IRMS, cos phi. And in resistor circuit, cos phi is 1. Because phi is 0. Phi is 0, cos 0 is 1. Cos of 0 degree is 1. So, power factor in pure resistive circuit is 1. This is also one of the important 3 marks question. What are the power factor across pure resistive circuit, pure inductive circuit and pure capacitive circuit? 3 marks question. Or in MCQ you can expect this question. Power factor in pure resistive circuit is 1 because phi is 0. Phi is a phase difference between voltage and current. It is 0 because both are in phase. So phi is 0 in pure resistive circuit, so cos 0 is 1. And phi is 90 degree in both capacitive circuit as well as in inductive circuit. Cos of 90 degree is 0. So power factor is 0. If you substitute power factor 0, then average power dissipated across pure inductor and pure capacitor is 0. Right? So these are the most important expected questions of this lesson, AC chapter. And 7 marks weightage means you are expecting one MCQ as well as filling the blanks. The remaining 5 marks is most of the time it is numerical problem. If numerical is not asked, means you are expecting 3 marks and 2 marks questions. Then what are all the 2 marks expected questions? So they may ask like this: what is inductive reactance? Mention the expression for it. What is capacitive reactance? Mention the expression for it. And what is transformer? What is the principle of transformer? Principle of transformer is mutual induction. And yes, based on this power factor or based on capacitive inductive reactance, how it depends on frequency, what is the frequency of DC circuit, what is the frequency of AC circuit, all these asked for 2 marks. And filling the blanks as well as MCQ questions are based on this. If you read this much, it's enough to score good marks in AC chapter. See you in next video. Thanks for watching.